This review is of the 2016 version of the 140W. This Atlas machine has its roots as the Terex TW140, and that was modelled by NZG as model number 697. It was then revised to NZG model 837. And here we are with the 2016 upgrade being model 955. There's no assembly to do because this model is complete out of the box. Starting at the bottom, and the undercarriage is fairly basic with no drivetrain modelled. But the tyres are nice and they're on metal wheels, and the stabilisers are of metal construction. At the other end of the machine there's a simple blade which can be used for dozing or as a stabiliser. And if we move up to the cab, it's very pleasantly detailed with nice mirrors and good controls inside. The new body shape looks good and there are nice grills on one side and plenty of graphics add detail. There are thin metal handrails and contrasting textures on top, and nice hydraulics lead to the boom. The boom and stick is modelled well, there are soft hydraulics as well as silvered pipes. The connection rivets are discreet and there are again more nice graphics. Let's get the show on the road by getting the Atlas on the road as well. And it rolls in a sure-footed manner, except it doesn't have any feet. It does have wheels though, and the steering axle does have a decent range of movement. So let's try that out, and it twists and turns and has a degree of self-steering. Let's now add some stability into the equation, and we'll do that by lowering the stabilisers. And they are stiff and will easily hold a pose. Running sharply to the other end, and the blade can also be lowered. And now we're ready to have a look at how the excavator performs. Well, if the body ever gets grabbed by a giant hand, it does turn very freely. And the same is true of the digging function, where if the boom, bucket and stick are manhandled, then they will move with a nice stiffness in the hydraulics. And the overall range of movement is good, but we need to try digging at depth, so let's give that a go. And the bucket will reach down almost to the bottom of the giant Atlas 140W shipping container. This latest version of this Atlas wheel loader has a few variations in the body shape, and some of the graphics are different too. It's a nicely executed model by NZG with a quality feel, and the metal content is high. So overall it's a nicely detailed and functional model which is good enough to highly recommend.